step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Gamecocks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Gamecocks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a fumble. And the ball bounces out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, so no turnover, but no gain. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Crucial moment here early in this semifinal. Can they draw first blood facing third down in the red zone? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw again. The receiver makes the catch. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Gamecocks will line up here on first down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
Bringing it out. It's Little. And they tackle him at the 8, so the offense starts backed up on this possession.
First and 10.
The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. They start this playoff game with a pass. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. First and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Little. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
To end a long drive on a goal-to-go situation and just settle for a field goal has to feel like a win if you're this defense. You get the third down sack and limit the damage. Big-time play by the D.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it. The ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Sooners, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Catch made on the left side. And he runs it in to put them up by a point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down, looking to throw the football. Snags a quick throw.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. The ball is loose in the backfield. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Oklahoma. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He finds the running back in the flat. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. The Gamecocks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works. The game is now tied. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff in a single back formation. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the holding call in the offense will back them up to... I'll try it again. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Touchdown, South Carolina. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here in the semifinal.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, leading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's out of bounds here on the return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but a tough play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. And the Sooners trying to cash in here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. They'll give it to the running back. You seem able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Clock way downfield for a huge gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Makes it look easy. And with that, they regain the lead. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Little. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Brought down at the 28, and it's a good move for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The shotgun running play call. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line, it's Donald. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. And he'll drop back here on third down. That's caught. It's Little. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Looking to scramble. Contact as he let the ball go. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Testing the right side here. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down, the offense will go for it. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Donald. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Keeping it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense really clicking.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's Little. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks in open space. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Grab down the middle. It's Little. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You'd love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
And the jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The throw complete to the running back underneath. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. The Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here's the handoff on first and goal. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down there. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, they had to have the touchdown there, but now they got to get the ball back and score again for a chance to go to the national championship game.
They're keeping their hope alive on that sideline. That's all you can ask for. The season's on the line. You mentioned it. Trying to get to the national championship. It's time to make a big-time play here on an onside kick.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Now the coverage team a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it. And the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Back's got it again. It's just the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship.